murdered. His unpredictable death has left a looming shadow of mystery in the hearts of Hajime and the others. Who is the traitor? What was the clue Nagito left?
Yeah, we'll never know.
Will they be able?
No. They won't be able
Reset.
to.
You started the recording, right?
Yeah, sure did.
Alright, cool.
Well, good, because we do need a simple explanation of the class trial.
Of course.
What game is this?
It's them class.
This is Phoenix, right?
Ah, yeah.
During the class
Yeah.
trial, you will present your
I love that part in Phoenix Wright where everyone's dead.
Also, if you notice, Nagito and Mikan have different X's. So does Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
And, Taro.
Yeah, Taro has the 4. I don't know.
And if you order them together and you spell it all, it says crowned.
I don't know what Nagito's is, in fact.
My cute little sister.
I think it's just thin paint.
What's happened to you?
Is she gonna fucking jump?
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon because you're a rabbit?
Hey, nice Toho reference.
Chesto!
Barry! You're woken up from sleep.
Aww.
One more time.
Mother!
Jeez, how about this one?
That's
This
the.
will be my final blow.
Hola!
It's useless.
Useless.
Please stop. I feel bad for Monomi.
You're the only one.
You're right. Now is not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started after. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
Hajime.
Honestly, I think it's either Chiaki or suicide.
One or the other. Well, suicide would be a little tricky.
Obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
Hmm.
No, that might not be it. Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Ah, you got me.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Okay, okay. Hajime, stop eating! No.
This time
The
it's
traitor
Sasuke
and the
saying
killer who
stuff.
murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... Got to find out. Yeah, that's a lot of shit.
I
Trial
hope you're
5
ready.
feet.
You take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Oh, yeah?
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so,
I like how Sonia's happy about that.
Is whoever found the bomb first?
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
Oh, yeah?
There's no way I'd torture someone.
Did he find it by coincidence?
He's literally a fucking Yakuza.
Wow, M stereotyping the horrible Yakuza clan.
Yeah, unbelievable. Kuzuriya.
Any Yakuza fans out there watching, don't murder me in my sleep, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yakuza seem like nice people. They like dancing to karaoke music.
Yeah,
True.
and getting awesome
And punching people into
tattoos.
the sky where they never fall.
They also get these really cool tattoos, so...
Mm-hmm. Well... Given everything that we've learned...
What's Monokuma's account?
Yeah.
I think the Hajime's hint that he would have given after the first round that you skipped might be helpful.
Well, let's find out. What are we trying to really prove here? Oop, well, I just shot that.
We're
Oops.
probably trying to prove that the killer was torturing Nagito to find out who the traitor is.
I think we're trying to prove the opposite. I think we're trying to prove that it wasn't torture.
But, really?
No, I'm just kidding. I
well,
mean,
what-
look at the look at the fucking thing.
Well, what
I
are
think-
your... Wait, what is duct tape?
It's a sticky thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean.
Blood splatter on his face wasn't under the duct tape.
Oh, that kind of helps. Because if you think about it, if the duct tape was over his mouth the whole time, no blood splatter underneath the duct tape, that means that they were torturing him and they didn't even give a shit about the bombs.
Yep.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was
Just like the
covered with
last session in
wounds.
a rush, I will rush to PM you.
Because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was. What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Oh, darn. Man.
If so, the suspect.
Is whoever found the bomb first.
No.
I think you gotta shoot that. That's like the last one.
Probably.
Well, he doesn't have to shoot that one.
Probably.
I could also convince that he found it by incident. Oop, sorry to shoot you. I forgot what the buttons were.
Wow, rude.
I think you should shoot what Akane says.
I have to do my laundry, I just forgot. Give me a
Oh
minute.
my god.
M crying in the corner, sadly.
It'll probably take him 5 minutes at most. It's not that bad. Unless he's gonna do it all by hand.
Yeah, what do you take Russ for? Someone who uses technology? No, when he cooks food, he has to roast it over a fire.
Yeah, he doesn't
So
have
if
an
he's
air
gonna
fryer.
do-
He never
he's
talked
gonna-
about that.
If he's gonna clean his clothes, he's gonna hand wash them in the nearby river.
In a dry land.
It is his last ace in a lost hand. Oh,
This could also be like the killer is none of them, and the killer is actually like, you know, the mastermind, kind of like in Trial 5 of the last game. But maybe we should wait till Ross is back to say that, because like you already fucking know what it is, so I'm not really theorying.
you are theorying. You're theorying
Okay.
to me.
So Ross, I'm thinking that another possibility is this is like Trial 5 in the first game, where the killer was like the mastermind or some shit, and it's none of them. But we'll see.
I said that before. That was also a
Okay.
consideration. Which means it could also still be anyone in this room.
Well, one of M's
telling
theories
you,
was
they were torturing
Nagito is Makoto, so
The reason
if
Nagito's
that's the
body
case,
was covered with
Makoto's dead.
wounds.
Yeah,
Because
that's
the
fine.
killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was
You
so
should be on
beat
duct
up.
tape, probably.
What were they trying to find out?
But
by
what will the
torturing
duct
him?
tape do?
It'll prove that they weren't finding info out. So whoever
But we
found the
can't.
bombs first, but whoever found the bombs first isn't suspicious because he couldn't have told them anything.
I guess it's kind of a stretch, but I'll give it a try.
If so,
In before 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nope.
Alright, well,
Wrong.
They torture Nagito to find the bomb, and whoever found the bomb is the suspect.
you got a giant health bar,
Killer
it's
didn't take
fine.
Nagito's mouth to
Yeah,
shut
but now I'm not going to get an A. You
Well,
ruined my A.
It's your fault for listening to me.
Is that, though?
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
It is.
Hmm.
So you could agree with someone.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might need to agree that he just found that ship by coincidence.
I don't know how you find that, like, prove that, though.
Because we told him to go to the... No, I guess not.
Also, yeah, you know what, if they... Well, I guess no, the spirit gun here was just in the building. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
What was the other thing we had to
fucking
prove?
Monokuma.
That he was torturing him? I'm just like, no. He wasn't. No, it was that... If that wasn't an agree, then I'd be like, duct tape, idiot. But no, it's just like, yes, you must agree with me in order to disprove this. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So you could, okay, you could be proving it wasn't torture somehow, but
Yeah, I was trying that. I was thinking about it.
or you could absorb tortured Nagito and then use that somewhere.
No, he was tortured. Fucking look at him!
So what could you disprove if you absorb tortured Nagito?
Nothing. Except for, like, the very last thing. Not this.
If so, is whoever found the bomb first?
That.
That was Fuyuhiko.
Fuyuhiko is the traitor.
I definitely think Akane's is the thing you have to hit. Because that's a bold assumption to make this early in the trial.
Well, yeah, it is, but disprove it.
Yeah, I know. Check Sonia's account, actually.
I mean, she mentions finding the bomb and realizing they're fake.
Right. Okay. What about... It's probably something at the scene of the crime, right?
Oh. Could he have been poisoned to death and then just stabbed after the fact?
It's possible, but he definitely screamed.
Well, he wouldn't be able to get all that blood splatter after the fact. If he was poisoned. I mean, poison could be the cause of his death, but if the wounds are post-mortem, the blood doesn't splatter like that.
Yeah.
That's just facts you know from real life.
Good, spread it. Spread it around.
If they did that, though, you mean there'd be more evidence?
Yeah, I guess so. There really wouldn't be a point.
So what bullets do we actually have?
Duct
Duct
tape,
tape,
the plushies,
Monokuma
the
plushie.
panels, the oil lighter, Monokuma's account,
The reason Nagito's body was covered
torture
with
wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he
And the
was
survival
so beat
knife.
up.
What does it say about the knife? Nope. I think the duct tape has something to do with it. It just...
The duct tape's probably the next one. They're gonna be like, they could have tortured him and then duct taped him. But then they're
Yeah.
like, no, there's no blood.
Something like that. You idiot.
So, check the plushie. See if it was stabbed. That
Doesn't really do anything. The panels are just set up to look like they were fucking worshipping Nagito dying. It's just creepy and weird. Boy, this is a real
M
dick scratcher.
killed Nagito because M admired him. Easy.
Well, I don't kill people I admire.
Ross killed Nagito because he was tired of all the Danganronpa emotes. Easy.
What about torture wounds? I don't know. It's probably some shit where you have to like make torture wounds agree with Sonia or whatever. I don't fucking know.
The answer is waiting for you, but only if you ask for it.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
I could steal one.
If so, is whoever found the bomb first?
I'm not gonna steal that.
Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't take Nagito's map. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No. Doesn't help me.
Does it?
No. Does
I
it?
don't know. It might. There's something we're not thinking about.
If it is, you have to go around again or immediately unpause or immediately focus.
Does this help me in any way?
I don't know. Does it?
No.
Jane, is this a bullshit one, or will it make sense when we get it?
I think it'll make sense.
Oil lighter?
Just says it's the origin of the
that's-
fire.
Yeah.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torture?
I knew all along, and I didn't say anything.
I mean, maybe that's important somehow. I don't know.
Down the line.
Yeah.
Is there something about the torture wounds that's off?
So legs are tied with rope, and each rope was tied to pillars, prevented from moving. Sides were also covered with a lot of stab wounds.
It was fucking tortured.
If so, the suspect
Is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko. I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
We did tell
Found
Fuyuhiko
it.
to go to the factory, but then he could have found Nagito. That's the problem.
But I don't know how we proved that was a coincidence.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
the reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
That's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect.
Does the timing have anything to do with it?
I guess 12 is when he died, and that's also when the bombs were supposed to go off.
Yeah, we already knew where the bombs were. Kind
At
of.
12. But he could have been tortured and then killed later. So... I think they said that the time isn't going to be important.
Estimated time of death is to be noon sharp. Technically, it is important. Because everyone was there. Wait.
He could have, but they could have made it so that he is set up to be killed
Yeah.
later. So that doesn't... Besides, we can't refute Sonia, we can only agree with her.
Is whoever found the bomb first.
I wish it was the other way around.
That was Fuyuhiko. I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
I don't know.
The killer didn't
Do
take
you want
Nagito's
to
map
make
shut him
Jaden tell
up.
us what to do?
No.
Okay.
I'd like a hint, maybe.
Yeah, Jaden, you got a hint.
Just tell me if I have to, like, absorb something, or no.
No.
The reason Nagito's
No?
body was covered
Okay,
with
so it's
You
one of
have
these
the
7.
bullet.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
It's not Monokuma's account. Now you have
That's
6.
why he was so
Okay,
beat up.
that's kind of what I figured.
Do you have to agree with someone?
No.
Okay.
So there's
we've
only
got
12
torture.
options it could possibly be.
We got tortured Nagito and whoever found the bombs first.
Yeah.
plushie was just stabbed.
Yeah,
I don't know.
doesn't do anything. So torture
Lighter
wounds.
doesn't.
The knife, that doesn't do anything. Duct tape, yes, but not in this case.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, is whoever found the bomb first?
That was Fuyuhiko.
Maybe say the oil lighter to be like.
Maybe I say
But it
duct
started
tape on
fire.
Fuyuhiko.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him
But
up.
you're not
Wait.
supposed to agree.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body
Did,
was covered.
did he just say that? Are we fucking idiots?
What?
Well, yes, but
My lord, we are fucking idiots! The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth. Yes, he did!
But Nagito's
That was so stupid, I missed it 30 times!
confessing.
Wait, I still don't know what it said.
You missed it? Fuyuhiko said, and I dead quote, "The killer didn't tape up Nagito's mouth." That was it. That was
So
it.
how does disagreeing with Kazuichi? What?
It's what I did earlier. It's just I did it on the later bullet. However, what he was saying before he said the contradiction was the contradiction.
That's so stupid. Okay.
No, it actually makes total sense. We're just fucking idiots.
I mean, I still don't know what the fucking line was.
He
so-
literally said, dead point, the killer didn't tape up Nagito's mouth.
Who said that? Kazuichi?
Yes, and he's the one who said the killer was torturing him. We're refuting that by saying yes, but Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything.
I still don't know where a confession is relevant there.
Because he can't talk about the bombs. If he was
But
tortured
all-
to
Yeah,
tell
he
us the
can't-
information, he can't give us the information if he had duct tape over his
is
mouth.
covered.
But Kazuichi didn't say Nagito was tortured so he could confess something. He just said he was tortured.
He did say that. It was like the way they shoved it. They shoved like two lines together, and they made a specific part of the line the contradiction.
I'm gonna open fucking
Um,
Nico B's playthrough and watch that part.
It's the
Sure.
first argument of trial 5. It's trial procedures. Also, careful. His thumbnails have spoilers all the time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's this line essentially. So what we were trying to argue just earlier. But he's got us covered with bullshit already.
I just realized it. It's a trap.
Oh.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime.
You got caught in the trap!
I'm pretty stupid. Alright. Time to lose.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. I can't back down.
Oh shit, what do I have to do? I don't remember. Okay, I gotta just mash. Sure, that worked.
You just have to mash.
I don't know what button to mash with.
How is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Duct tape says no, my man.
Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
Nope. That's what I'm supposed to do. Damn it!
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth, you obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that
I
was the trap.
I looked at the video and I still think that's iffy, honestly.
It makes
And not
total
just-
sense.
Uh,
That's more of a Phoenix Wright situation than a Danganronpa
How
one.
is he supposed to answer?
Danganronpa one, usually it's just contradict the exact thing he's saying. In Phoenix Wright, you contradict the entire thought across like a singular bullet point at its apex.
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito.
Yep.
And got information about then, after they killed him.
Wait, that's not the one? Ah, shit.
Like you
I'm so
said,
good at this game.
Nagito's mouth was taped, you obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. I can't back
okay, I guess I get it.
Eat a dick.
tape his mouth shut. How is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Hajime!
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information.
I'm really good at this game.
And after they killed him, allow me to cut through those words.
Nope. That's where it was.
No. There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? You might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
What are you even what?
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? You have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
Hmm.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However,
Bang.
if they wanted
But he
to
still
kill his
was
mouth, they did
tortured.
not need to
Yes.
hurt him with such
You're not contradicting he was tortured. You're contradicting what the tape was used for. With the torture.
Okay.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
Must have been Zuper.
If so,
Yeah, that makes
did
sense.
they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard.
Though that implies that Zuper is in Danganronpa world, and I don't think he wants to be here.
No.
Well, why do you
If
think he
not,
killed
wouldn't
somebody
have
so he
taken
can
the time to set
leave?
fire to the crime scene and destroy all the
Ah.
evidence.
He didn't even bother showing up to the trial. That sounds very Zuper-like.
Yep.
Warehouse fire
Anyway, I'll be
for
back.
Destroying evidence?
You can't think of any other reason.
Boy, I hope we can finish by 2.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
But who could have done that?
Yeah, we'll finish. Probably.
When the fire occurred, everyone
It only took us half an hour to figure out that
the
one part.
warehouse.
That face is still stupid.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
I bet it's the Monokuma panels.
Yeah, there was like
Here set the fire.
like a whatchamacallit machine, like a Ricky Gervais or something like that. I don't remember.
Rube Goldberg.
Rube Goldberg. There you go.
But that's not
Knew it began with an R.
I mean,
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this. Some kind of setup? Like what? I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
that's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Quiet, peasant.
Right it is.
Damn right.
This is... fucking love her.
The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. Okay, let's hope this one goes a little bit better.
Yeah. So it's the panels or the lighter, probably the panels.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup.
You absorb oil lighter.
He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
No.
Some kind of setup?
The joke is you already have that bullet, exactly.
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter. Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way,
Ah, here you go.
it could have ignited the curtain.
I got that.
Some way?
Yes, I know the way.
Maybe they used invisible thread.
No. Although maybe.
Should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Maybe? I think you should...
How light are these things?
I mean, they're cardboard. They're very top heavy.
Technically, yes, sound could have been used if it was, like, very loud.
Or perhaps opening the door caused
Yeah, yeah,
wind
yeah.
pressure to tip over the lighter.
Well,
With the Monokuma pan. No.
You have to agree with opening the door.
Oh,
and then-
yeah, because I would have.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, because when she smacked the door, it wasn't actually wind pressure.
The killer used some kind of lit the curtain on fire with the lock.
Oh, that's a lot of shit.
Did they use the oil?
They probably
Yeah.
just based on the shape. I can stand
Got a
up.
call.
They tipped over. It could have ignited.
Some way. Maybe they used
There should have been a way to tip it.
Or perhaps opening the door caused
No.
intense wind pressure to tip over the
Wait.
Did you agree, or I think you didn't agree?
Oh, no, I hit the white noise.
The oil lighter found it.
The killer used some lit the curtain.
I'll make sure you're hitting the right button to agree also.
Just based on the shape
It's the
of
same
the
button
door.
as shooting. It's just a hit
Oh,
white
okay.
noise.
Some way.
Invisible white noise.
There should have been a way to.
or perhaps opening the door caused.
Hello?
Are you sure it's the same?
What the? What the fuck?
Did you press a different button?
No! I shot that bitch 3 times and she wouldn't go down.
Fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
Brum, brum, brum. Brum, 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 brum. Brum, 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 brum.
Ross.
Sorry,
I
it's
thought you
Adult Swim.
No, not wind
Okay.
pressure. They probably used the Monokuma.
You can't say Dust Devil without Adult Swim.
apparently
A
not.
huge number of tipped over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
Yeah,
It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line.
but Monokuma's not going to be happy about this one.
Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
Yes.
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Domino. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
Is that what a domino
In
is?
place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door,
Ooh,
the first
Nagito has a
panel
dick.
tumbled into the second, and from
Well,
there,
good for him.
they felt like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
Yes.
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Sure. Let's go with that.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Good. One other thing to hide the domino effect. It's probably the music or the lighter.
Probably the music.
I see.
Yeah. Give me the health back.
You were thinking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Yeah. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright light outside. Then the darkness allowed hymnal blared through the warehouse at full volume.
Oh, it's that song I'm couldn't
Hey, do you
hear.
guys hear something? Cause I sure don't.
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
As if on cue it started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
How's she able to so accurately, like, does she have perfect pitch? Like, this is beyond perfect pitch. It's like sonic animal hearing.
Well,
But those
perfect
sounds
pitch
weren't
is
the
like-
only
Ross,
strange thing,
That's
right?
Honey from Superhero Campaign.
Kind of?
Looking back on it, it was
Super
also
to
strange when we
strength,
opened the door to
big
the warehouse.
breasts, super hearing and smell.
Yeah. And eats a
Except she
lot.
Can't fly.
You don't know that.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
Those words kind of brushed everyone off as warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What's happening? What happened to opening it slowly?
Kinda ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel. And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter. Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, There wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
That door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see. So the problem Jackie's talking about is the killer couldn't have left.
I see.
Not without knocking over the dominoes.
The panel was so close to the door that it could barely be open. The killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used. You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
Ah. So my other thought was right. It's Monami.
Well, Hajime's got it.
It's Monami.
I mean, it could be suicide.
Or suicide. The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. Is she on the stage? If she is, I'm selecting her. Nope. Okay, well in that case then, it really could have only been... What's his dick?
Pakoyama.
Where's his dead body? There it is.
This is my answer. What
That's
if
his answer.
it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
Don't be
His
stupid.
body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Be really hard, but sure.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need
Damn
to discuss
right.
how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Sips coffee.
Damn wrong.
Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Well...
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
What if that was it right there?
That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
What? Is he fucking saying?
Is that a dirty joke?
I think
Oh,
the point
oh.
is that
The
there was
dick.
an accomplice.
That's your penis, Ross.
Yeah. But if there was an accomplice, they would have been in the building.
Also, notice how she said your front tail. So does that
Every
imply
single
the
one of
back
us
tail?
was,
Oh
there.
yeah.
So
that's
again, could be Monami.
Akane has back penis confirmed.
It's called a tail.
I mean, if I had a penis coming up my back, I'd call it a tail. What bullets do you have?
I think it's Monami who helped. We got the torture wounds again. We got the burned rope, which says...
So maybe his arm wasn't actually tied up.
Yeah. That's a good point. His arm wasn't actually tied.
That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the
So you
free
actually,
arm.
I think you have to shoot burned rope at the first fucking orange text.
How about if you use your teeth?
Maybe. Or your tail.
If you use your front tail?
Take off. Well, what was that? Take off. Hajime, what are you thinking about?
To actually tie up your own.
Good one.
Easy.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What?
I just started.
Mistake that his arms and legs were.
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned
Better
because
sleep
of
this
the
time.
fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Put the burn rope his arm is his right sleeve. Yep. It says it right there on the fucking evidence.
At his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Don't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
No.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Still no.
That's
You
definitely
see
wrong.
Kazuichi in the corner.
I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up,
Only
the knife was still
$100.
stabbed into it, you know?
I mean, hey, I'd let you touch my tits for $100.
Possible to stab
Yeah, same.
into your right hand with your right hand.
And I actually have some.
That much is obvious.
What, you implying I don't?
They aren't as good as mine, M.
I mean, if you have any, like, they don't have actual
Give me back that Benjamin!
breast tissue.
Okay, but they have, you know, just that oomph. Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back. What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay, there's definitely an answer for this. You guys ready to go surfing? No, man.
Oh, the fucking plushie.
Plushie. Oh, yeah.
You use that to keep the knife in it. And then somehow... what are the other ones?
Sure. Or the girder. And it fell from the ceiling. I assumed that was a spear, but...
Yeah.
How could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let
Oh my
the knife
god.
fall, could he stab his hand that way?
That would be really tricky, but his luck would let him do it.
No one knife expert? Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it?
Yeah.
Propped it onto what? If he just propped
Yeah,
the
because
knife,
the hole is circular anyhow, so he
he
could have
used his
propped
bad
that
luck
in the
hand.
knife.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
What if it was done before his hands were tied in the first place?
That's possible, but I think you
Even
gotta
if
use the
Nagito's right
plushie
hand was
unpropped
free.
up.
How could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
I love how he says that line. How could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
It sounds like fucking Byakuya complaining about Yasuhiro wanting proof for Kyoko not being a ghost.
Is he a throwing knife expert? Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Yeah. There you go.
I agree with that.
I finally agreed with Chiaki on something. I feel like I
just
never
love
do
that.
this.
I just love that it says consent, because out of context.
Yeah. We're consensual adults consenting on Nagito stabbing himself with a knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
Dude, imagine if there was a killer. They'd be like, "Oh my god, this is great." They're convincing themselves that Nagito killed himself in the most elaborate, stupid way possible.
Maybe the killer set it up to look like suicide.
So that's the trick.
Maybe.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no
That's a
longer
reference,
needed the plushie,
probably.
So he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
Probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right?
With this me.
He's so fucking done.
Killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible?
How?
He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution.
Yeah, what is it, like 15?
If you got penetrated by something
Hey,
so
How many
big,
giant's
you
belts is
would
he
die
holding?
instantly.
If you're me,
Out of
you could
context.
buy 15 beanbag guns and you still stand.
Yeah, Zuper's already mentioned that was bullshit, and he's gonna nerf the shit out of that.
Sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
And good night, everyone.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand, while your
Sonia's
left
so
hand's tied up.
empty-minded sometimes.
So you're saying
I think she does it on purpose.
But no matter what I think,
Just
I
to
can't
get his
believe
rocks
Nagito's
off.
death was caused by someone else. I also agree with
I think
that.
Sonya just likes fucking with everyone.
To think that one of us could kill someone with
She like goes for the stupid blonde archetype, but she's like actually intelligent.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
You gotta accept the truth.
But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monome's sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course, that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
Well, that helps.
You don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
Let's draw a comic
That's
book.
how we made it this far up till now. Everyone working together.
Everyone, let Hajime do all the work.
God, if Chiaki is the killer, she's doing a really good job right now, actually.
Well, she's right. We made it. I think it's Monome. That's probably my guess at this point. We've made it through several ordeals up till now. Then even now.
Right, let's do this.
Because everyone was in the... Well... I think it could be Monome. Just everything that's been given up till now. It's her or Monome. That's what I'm guessing.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through. When the
Leave it to leave it to Kazuichi.
His right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Oh, the
He was
fucking
only
blood
able to move his
splatter.
left hand.
But his left hand was
Yeah.
also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
But does it though?
If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Stop!
Or maybe he used his front tail.
Stop it!
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you talking about?
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Nagito committed suicide. They must use the spear to stab himself. It's the blood splatter, right?
How did Nagito
Yeah,
how
how
to go
his
about
hand
that?
is
with a spear?
So the blood in the
blood
left
on
hand?
left hand. Yep. He was holding the spear.
Yeah.
Let's work together and think this through. When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Not that one?
Well, his right hand was covered by the knife.
Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to do the left. Yeah, oops. Wrong place.
His right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left, but his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, it doesn't. That's where it was.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Hajime, you keep making mistakes today. Are you alright?
Hold on. It's still too early to
I know your boyfriend died, but come on, pick it up.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm.
It's his sexiest one.
Don't you think it looked somewhat strange?
I mean, I have to agree. My left hand is a little bit sexier than my right hand, so.
He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that,
I don't know about
the
mine.
bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered.
Allie, which of my hands is sexier?
Right?
She said my right.
Well, there you go. See? I mean, it differs from person to person.
Okay.
It's like which side's your good side. It's like which hand is your good hand.
That settles the
I guess I am
description of that
right-handed.
bloodstain.
Well, I'm
It's not
left-handed,
the only
so there you go.
natural bloodstain.
Yeah.
It looks more rugged and more used.
Look, there's blood on the back of his hand. Around the
Well,
middle
my
point
right
of his
hand is
finger.
definitely more used than my left.
Okay.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit.
Yeah, let's not.
If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Hajime! No. Let's not get his left hand doing when the blood was splattered.
Hajime.
Gripping.
Gripping.
Why is it pink, Hajime?
It was gripping.
Yeah, it was gripping the spear.
I see.
It could have been
When the
gripping
blood
something
splattered,
else,
He was probably
but
gripping with his left hand.
Hajime, what were you doing there? Shut up.
That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Stop!
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear. Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are
Yes.
pretty mild.
In the last
Probably
moments
made
of his
his
life,
wounds
he
mild
wanted
on
to grab
purpose.
his front
So he
tail.
could keep his
Yeah.
strength while he
All
gripped
the way
spear.
from over there.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
But
One
even
last
if he
time, you
held
know.
The spear with his tied up
Yeah, it's
left
just
hand,
that big.
It'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
It appeared on, like, his frame. That's right, that's the
Hey,
problem.
Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Yes, please hit
Oh,
Chiaki.
I got it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think. However, what's important is
However.
what section of the spear he was gripping.
Section of spear he was holding on to. Well, let's take a look at the spear. That's even a bullet.
it probably will be in torture wounds or something. Or the
Let's
Monokuma
take a
vial.
look.
Oh, Spear Gungnir. Cord with an iron weight at the end. For some reason, only the section where the cord and weight touch is bloody. Okay, so he was holding the fucking cord.
Yeah.
I see. That's it.
So he pulled it
Instead
onto
of the
him.
handle, Nagito must have been holding onto the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of it, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Yeah.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're
Well, yeah,
right.
but Nagito isn't
So
human.
This is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
Stabbed himself.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagato was gripping the extension cord from the butt of the spear with his left hand. Or the cord extending. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with a spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
Hey, Monokuma, can we get tea in here?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
Bullshit.
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagato was facing up, spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagato was holding the tip of the cord attachment. If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure it out. Where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagato. Okay, good. It's the good one.
Hangman's Gambit was okay in the first game.
Alright, time to go bumping into shit.
Well, it looks like it's really slow-mo, so I think you got your work cut out for you. Oh, no. Still got hit.
Right, I have to remember to do that. Ooh. Ooh. Son of a bitch. I got the speed upgrade, but not the handling upgrade.
God damn it,
You
Ross.
Stupid.
You did that on purpose.
No. I'm just bad. Question 1. What was the spear before it impaled Nagato? His hand, under him, or above him? Probably above him. That's what we've been saying for a while. Seems the most correct to me. What the fuck is that thing? Not the antibodies from the Timmy fucking Turner Very Odd Parents special where he goes inside the not the television, the computer.
I mean, when he goes
Video
into
game, the video game.
television, that's where the series should have ended.
Yes, absolutely. Stuffed plushie, sprinklers, or stin girder. What else is the girder? Oh, well, thanks. Good game. The plushie.
Yeah.
They still get a good time on this. In theory.
Yeah, unless you really royally fuck up
That
the
thing
last
just,
one.
like, 360'd into my fucking nostrils. Son of a bitch. Dickhead.
I don't know if you'll have enough speed. Oh, you did. Good job.
I got the speed upgrade for a reason. What item connects both the spear and the girder? His hand, right hand, or the spear cord? Probably the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think his hand was up towards the fucking girder. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're good. Well, apart from hitting myself in the fucking face about 100 times, that was not that bad.
Well, I mean, now you're getting B. You're not going to get A on this trial.
Yeah, I hope I actually get fucking B, at least.
He was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
He said dick.
In the middle of the air?
With his front tail?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
That's gruesome.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
Oh, because the thing would have wrapped around. Yeah.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
But why, though?
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? The spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end.
It's like that scene from Doki Doki Literature Club where Yuri stabs herself.
Clifford the Big Red Dapperant.
While he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
I felt bad about messing with you, Hajime.
Trying to get us to make a mistake.
Hajime won't let me get any, so I'm gonna kill myself, guys.
His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, I'm starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he died. That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. If he is here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. They tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. We've only used about 5 pieces of evidence, and we have like 27 more. I just like dump out a whole pile of shit on the table, like, I don't even know what the rest of this shit is. I also found this yogurt lid from the bottom of his bed. You're like, why do you have that? I don't know. It's probably relevant. I mean, I brought it here. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but I don't feel so uneasy about it. Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...?
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
No.
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
No, it isn't.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh?
I'm gonna make a save, because I feel like this is where the bad ending comes in, and I kind of want to see it.
That means we're done with this last class trial, and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
Hold it!
No, hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more.
Look at all this fun stuff I gathered. I haven't gotten to use any of it yet.
I can't help but feel like
Here's a yo-yo.
there's something we overlooked.
Look, here's a yellow gummy. Like that's from 3 trials ago. I don't care.
Yeah,
Who the
but
traitor is?
this totally works with Nagito's murder.
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know?
I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that he couldn't have even messed with.
You were gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence he couldn't mess with.
The Monokuma file.
No.
He can't mess with the Monokuma file.
Well, he can by making things happen. I don't think that's it. So...
He couldn't figure out who the traitor was.
I think it's the Monokuma file.
read everything.
I have a
It
time
says-
limit. Hold up.
Keep going. It's
I
not
don't
this.
think
I don't
it's
think
this.
Keep going.
I think it's
not
this.
That. I don't think it's that. What about
He
the,
can.
what about
He
the
can
gas
mess
mask?
with that.
What couldn't he have messed with?
He can't mess with the Monokuma file
Why the
because
fuck?
it's made by Monokuma.
Okay, but that doesn't mean anything.
The question
Nothing-
is, what evidence can he not mess with?
Something related to his death. That's literally just detailing his death. Come on, Jaden.
Read the gas mask under his bed. Okay.
No.
Monokuma's account.
No. I think it's this.
He can mess with that.
No.
I'll try the Monokuma file, but
I see.
Why?
okay.
Why?
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's it.
Huh? There
I'm
was
so good
something
at this game.
suspicious in the
Was there? Well, let me look it over again. I guess we should trust
Yeah.
Jaden since he played the fucking game before.
Yeah, but I was hoping it would just spoil it immediately. Bodies discovered inside the warehouse. Time of death noon sharp. Spear, stab wounds. Furthermore, there's a laceration in his left arm, and a knife.
I guess the fact that the death is at noon sharp.
Wait, there's a laceration on his left arm? Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't know, I guess it's the time of death. Exactly when, like, the bombs were supposed to have gone off. That's probably it.
Sure. Victim is Nagito Kamada. The body was discovered inside the warehouse of the Monokuma plushie factory. Estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Was there a spear stabbed into his stomach? Multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki's worried about is... What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Hooray! Time of death.
Time of death.
No, wait,
no,
that's
it's
five.
5 letters. We
Times
had the
of
same
death.
fucking-
You said times of death.
Yeah, times of death. E.
E E E.
Earth
it's gotta
is
be
flat. No, I'm not.
hmm,
Earth is round. Damn right.
Ross, come on.
Okay.
Earth
Death.
is flat.
Death at noon.
Yeah.
Death at Sands.
No, I actually have no idea. Maybe just try some letters to see if we can get the first letter in.
Well, it isn't E.
C.
Cause.
Cause
of death.
Sure.
Kinda
He
weird.
didn't actually say the cause of death, did he? Oh my lord, look at all the fucking letters. What is this nonsense?
None of them are S either.
Trial
Wait, there's S.
5.
Oh, is there an S?
Take the
You
O.
need that O.
There's a million O's. I don't need that particular O.
need
You had
that
one
F.
already set up. F.
Fuck off. Where the fuck is the D?
D! It's right there! And you missed the other one.
Where the fuck is the E? Okay. What is
Right
this
there.
nonsense? I need that. Where's the A? A. Ah, you son of a bitch. I'm so mad.
I'll pick the A back up. Oh. It's an A. There's another A.
T. T. H.
It's so behind.
Alright. I win. I win, guys! Woo! No, what happened to you?
I think you gotta do another one of those.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Oh, is there a spear stab into his stomach? There are multiple stab wounds. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left hand. Knife. Blah, blah, blah.
So is the poison.
Weird. Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma, I plead the fifth!
Here he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during
Good help.
Gundam's case,
Thanks.
and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide. But it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito
It's
really
assisted
commit
suicide.
suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
It was a sexual... Anyway.
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
Damn.
Come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now.
You did it.
That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then the situation we're in might be the same thing that Nagito wanted all along. Nah, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Yay, I'm not dead.
It's actually a short trial, I believe.
No.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought that the voting time was going to start, but...
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when Ross did the fucking Hangman's Game at this time. Holy shit, he took like 100 hits!
Man, he sucked at that. Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was going to happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Ross?
No, I said it was right. I mean, look at all this evidence I got that I haven't done anything with yet.
Let's get along like we usually do. Alright, you passed! Friendship is measured for how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone. So Monami and I are the bestest of best friends.
Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now.
Enough. Why do I have to be hated that much?
Besides the fact that you step at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit.
How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know.
We aren't even friends in the first place.
Then as your older brother, let me say this.
You're not even my brother.
It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys.
What's wrong with that?
A couple of things.
If the whole point of the rom-com is they want to get girls and there's just no girls, then I guess that's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but...
I can think of like one that's kind of like that. It's not even it's just about 4 guys. That show really had no fucking plot, did it? No, that was a weird show.
Well, there may be some demands for that. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I fell for it. I totally took the man bait.
I've been totally mansplained. Have you ever seen someone like unironically use mansplaining and it like had actual valid reasoning and association?
Yeah.
Because I haven't. Resume.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say.
And just cut it off there.
Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now.
That's how I feel every day.
Yo, get it, Monami.
Despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
Okay, thanks.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Like how when everyone was talking about, let's all work together, guess who didn't join in, huh? Guess who didn't join in? Sonya! She actually didn't say anything. I noticed that. That was weird.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused
I mean,
by the
why would
spear.
you want to work with someone like Kazuichi?
I mean, why wouldn't you want to work with someone like Chiaki?
That's... yeah.
It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something's
Where
bigger than
Akane?
a spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
I feel
Nope,
like...
skip the line. Are we finished already? I feel like it's possible we overlooked something. Overlooked, huh?
Let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Can I just dump a bunch of shit on the table and we all look at it piece by piece?
Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. I don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, you need to find out what it is no matter what. How about his fucking poison?
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds.
Are we ready to be assaulted by like 300 white noise? No.
There's no way he could burn to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
There you go.
I agree with that.
I do not give you my consent, but okay.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why Why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember. When I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
For poisoning use only.
Now that you mention it,
Can you imagine if a poison bottle said, only usable for poisoning your enemies?
If poison was a cause of death,
I mean, that'd be, you know.
Just like on all guns you purchase, it says, only usable for killing your enemies.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
but even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
All he'd have to do was inhale it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
Oh, wait. What about the fire grenades?
Everyone threw them.
Everyone threw the fire grenades.
Oh my fucking god.
I was thinking that. We killed. Everyone killed Nagito.
Are fire grenades even a fucking bullet?
They sure aren't. I was thinking that for a long, long time. I'm like, what if what was in the fire grenades was the poison? Oh, that's so good.
That's so good, but
we
I
killed
don't know
him.
if they did it.
No, we totally killed him because he threw the fucking fire grenades. Estimated
But
time of death is.
I feel like fire grenades would be a bullet.
Unfortunately, the only problem is the estimated time of death is about 12. Unless he lied.
He could have. Well, no. I mean that was at about noon.
Was it though?
Yeah, noon was when the bombs were gonna go off.
I thought it was about 12:30 when we discovered him.
I don't think.
Well,
it was.
remember, Ross, you threw the bombs, and then Monokuma told you all to wait 30 minutes.
That's a good point. Oh yeah, because of the smoke. Oh, that's why he told us to wait. Not because of the smoke, because of the fucking gas. Oh my god, we killed Nagito.
That's so
Everyone
good.
in this room is
So
fucked.
fucking good.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
Everyone just dies. That's a good one.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know.
Dude, do you think we could fit like all fucking 6 people in this room onto a singular killing game? Sounds great.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should
Was there anyone who didn't throw a poison grenade, or did literally every single one of us huck one at least?
All of you hucked at least one.
Oh my god. The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label? Let's think carefully and try to remember it. God damn it. Oh, god damn it.
At least it's not Gambit.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You have another gambit later on.
I know. My health is not ready for this.
Wait, hold on, Russ. Improved Hangman's Gambit, I should say.
Of course. That was pretty smooth. Question 1. Gas. I'm on a lot at the fast tonight.
Oh my fucking god.
That's absolutely what happened, though. Oh, the game just stuttered there. Oof. Was not expecting stutter.
Hi, welcome back.
Oh, that's why the game stuttered. I was wondering what just happened, but I guess Discord took a bit of a shit. Don't mind me.
Share. Screen share.
How about I scream share? Ah!
Ah!
Didn't I already make that joke?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm waiting.
Is that the game?
Yes.
Hopefully you can hear it. I don't like this new screen shared feature. It's stupid.
We hear it.
Oh shit. Alright, well I only got hit once. So that's not too bad. Woo! And off the cliff I went.
Nice.
This is where the speed comes in handy. Heck yeah. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his nose, mouth. Definitely through his nose. Through his wounds.
It could be nose or wounds.
I think it's nose.
Yeah, okay.
Because his nose wasn't covered. I mean, poison seeping into his wounds? I guess.
So then is it who threw the grenade first?
No, it's...
Oh,
I guess everyone threw him at once. It's all coming together! And then you're just like, ah, shit. It's all coming together.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
That's gonna be the other gambit. It's gonna be fire grenades. This enchanting liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Breathe that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas... probably the sprinklers.
I see.
Give me some health back, please. I'm gonna need it for the stupid
Sprinklers in the warehouse.
gambit.
Thanks to those, we didn't
Wait, what
inhale that
are you
poison
gonna
gas.
need?
I'm gonna need some health for the gambit.
Oh.
I can't fuck up very much anymore, unless I want to get a
The poison
nice reset.
gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
And the gaseous state's heavier than air, and it breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Blech. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was
I just
laying
thought
down,
about
so
something.
he must have breathed in
Mhm.
What if Monokuma decides, okay, you all have to vote for one person to be punished, and you have to agree on who gets punished?
That would come down to whoever thought to go get the fire grenades, which I think was me. So, oops.
It
Lol.
meets the requirements that well.
Thought it was a
Maybe
Kane,
it's not
but maybe
just a
not.
possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds
Unless
like a
somebody
suicide.
else put them in the fire grenades? I don't know.
Nagito would have done that.
Unless he didn't.
Only other person I can think of was Monami.
Well,
Yeah,
with
well.
this, we have a clearer picture. We've also
But why?
determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, look at this lid I found under his bed. Throw that out! It's trash! All the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was he Dimitri? Is that really okay, Dimitri?
Hey, what happened? There's no
Spoilers?
reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Dimitri says that line. It's not spoilers.
Okay.
He doesn't actually kill every last one of them. He just says it. Nagito's malice. Is that really okay?
Every last one of them.
Can
Yeah,
we
I
really
love that
finish
line.
this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Who told me to go look for something to put out the fire?
I think
thought
we'll
it was
go over that.
Yeah, I thought it was
Anything that
Akane
looked like
though.
poison?
It might have been Sonia.
Sonia was another person I was considering. So I think it's either Chiaki, Sonia, or Nagito himself being a fucking douchebag, or
I
Manami.
could see it being
Nagito brought poison to
Kazuichi
the
almost.
warehouse.
I can't.
It's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is...
The meat on the bone!
Ross, please waste your health.
No!
Please.
He's not gonna say anything different!
He will. Save. Save.
Please, Ross.
Fine.
The meat on the bone.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole sit. Hey, that's already over and done with. Okay, now what?
I deserve to be yelled at.
That was worth it.
It was worth it. On the bone meat.
Danganronpa.
Nico B picked that answer, right?
It saved your time here, too. Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, and the thing he must have left behind is... It changed! It's up here now.
The container.
Yeah.
I see. Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. Like a fire grenade!
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
Unless it was in a fire grenade.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Look
You
at that
know?
purple liquid. Look at that purple liquid right next to the fire
Does that mean someone
grenades.
got rid of the container?
I wonder.
That's why you mentioned an accomplice.
I could be.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore. By hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. I'm tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
It's no good. Huh? I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Yasuhiro was here, that would make a whole nother argument start.
yeah.
Fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right?
Not
Even if
quite.
we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
Probably. I agree.
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Dun, 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 dun. What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flood of light running through the back of my head. It's like a sensation of some spiritual being save. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagato brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Oh boy, they're making this pretty obvious. Huh, I wonder what that could be.
You call it.
Look, there's an F.
I'm gonna need that in a minute.
Easy. Look at
F
that.
is for friends who do stuff together.
Damn it! Whatever. Good enough. That's fine. I couldn't reach the mouse over in time.
Well, there's an R now, so you know, grab the R before it. Woo! That was close. Fire!
I'm just gonna blow that shit up because I don't need it right now.
You needed that R.
Well, now you. You're gonna need the A in the end, but.
This
A.
one's easy.
Oh wait, no, it's E.
Yeah, it's E. Come on. I almost made that mistake too, but didn't know. I know how to spell the word grenade.
Fire
I'm a boy.
grenade.
Boys like grenades.
Yeah.
Granada.
Oh.
Granada.
Wait, where's the E? Yeah, I need an N.
need
I
the
mean,
N?
I mean.
And now
A.
you need an A.
Fuck!
And then you need a D.
I blew it up.
D. Take the D. Russ.
Ross is pretty good at taking.
Oh wait,
D.
he needs an A next.
Yeah, I accidentally shot the A.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you need an E. E.
There it is.
Hooray! That wasn't as bad as the first one. I've got it, and I hate myself.
Jesus Christ, what have we done?
I see. I got it.
And I hate myself.
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters.
Oh shit, just one of them?
To the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Think about it, it's just one of them.
That doesn't make any sense. The other fire grenades would have put out the fire.
Ross, it does make sense.
But the other fire grenades would have put out the fire.
He could have just emptied the other ones or something. The point
The
is...
container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away.
Oh, and then we have to pick one.
Yep.
Who threw that one in?
The traitor.
It was in a container.
How about the
that didn't need to
traitor?
be taken away in the first place.
Do you know what Nagito's talent
As
is,
long as he
Em?
put the poison in the same
Oh,
container he
yeah,
brought
good
to
point.
the warehouse. It can be hidden with the other fire
It is,
grenades
yeah, there's only
used,
one
so
fucking
there's
blood
no need to
splatter,
dispose of
poison
the
splatter.
container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means...
If you didn't, though, it wouldn't be suicide.
Fire grenade?
If it's a singular one.
That has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Not so.
Words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade. Huh?
Sonia's words contain the clue that the contents of the fire grenade were swapped with poison. The piece of blue paper. It's a round, thin piece of aluminum.
In Nagito's...
It wasn't just a yogurt lid.
We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
Sure is.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on the fire grenade matches this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same.
No, that's wrong.
Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
Take a pick. Who did it?
No, it's not.
Jockey?
It's the perfect crime.
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
Come on, you're the one who came up with it.
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison, so when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. Could have been when we all threw the grenades.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so.
They didn't do anything.
Grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse. The poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
Oof.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was.
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Oops.
You said so yourself. You said Nagito committed suicide.
By making one of us kill him.
Yeah.
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
No.
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Nagito. What's your last name? Mario. Mario, and Luigi Mario. The person who prepared the poison fire grenade was,
I see.
Mr. Nagito. Come on. Oops.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
God, these people are thick.
And who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
The person who set the warehouse fire was, Nagito.
That was also Nagito.
God, they are thick.
How many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire is to make someone throw the poison. God damn it.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a
Fucking
trap.
himbo.
It was a trap.
Preparing the poison, creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
No.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do, and for that reason. He put
Well.
a fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades.
That's even more fucked up than every single one.
That was Nagito's true goal.
What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that,
Damn
he set a trap
right.
to force someone to kill him.
Oops.
The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Hold on. If that's true, You can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault they let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Poison's instant, bud.
And so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right. Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body.
He's
all
really
necessary
good
evidence
at
for what actually
this.
happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
Oops.
You solve mysteries and bolster your hope. A huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces.
Well, the good news is someone got a free pass out of here with like a 1 in 6 chance. Woo! It's like, oh, I killed him? All right, I'm out of here. Bup, 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 bup.
Yeah, we just
Hajime,
have a shit ton of survivors killed.
I wanted it to be you.
Just a little bit. I'm sure that'll go away when you get to eat some food in the mainland.
Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please
It was
don't be
Sonia.
sure.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
Bless you.
Good guess!
There's no way he'd be able to figure that
Bless
out with
you.
just the surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever.
Whatever.
I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
That's kind of bullshit.
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so chill. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial
God damn it.
counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Oh boy, we get to make the 5 in 6 chance guess. Great.
He says.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah, we literally get to play Russian roulette like he did.
Just giving up
God, I wish we had Nagito here now. He'd probably fucking get it.
No.
He just like throws a piece of paper up in the air and he's like,
Yeah, can we just like can we Persona 4 the animation in this and throw like a dart at the dartboard?
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Can we the wizard this and throw it and go to California?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
Okay. That's right. Doesn't mean the trial's over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
Got it. Let's do this then.
All right, let's make a comic. Ugh. Ah, these are some good faces. All right, let's go find the memes.
alright, we're gonna need some new
Alright, that one's
emotes
pretty
for
okay.
Rocky to get rid of all of the cool ones.
He did not make us get rid of all the cool ones. I removed like 4 that
I
really aren't
well, I used Mekamaru so many times.
good. It's alright. Anyways.
Alright, that's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of fire grenades.
Ugh.
So, Nagito.
God, I fucking hate this current world events.
No, it's not the special poison. Unless this is the special poison. Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
poison.
I really need to read those. That's right.
Yeah. So read that one.
Right before switching the poison, he already has his gas mask equipped right there.
Maybe
so
the fire grenades. That's a lot of fire grenades.
that comes later. When he puts the fire grenades. That's a lot of fire grenades. Already have
Alright, so
that.
it's the cable.
Yeah. Now, wait.
Wrong.
It's no, I think it's the end of the last page. Not the last page, but the one before.
I'll grab the cord with my left hand.
Like go 2 pages right. Oh, maybe it is there. No,
Yeah.
no, it's there.
Yeah. Anyway, next.
Oh my god, that's so good.
That's a good one. No. I'll just put the oil lighter here.
Probably there.
Yep. All I could do is video message was right around here.
Check the question marks.
I think that's the spear.
No, the
It's
spear
also-
dangling is already right there.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
order to hurt himself.
Oh, where's the video message thing? Oh, that's the fireworks going off. Oh, yeah. Alright. Everyone's the murderer, so that's why everyone appears like this. That's funny.
Well, everyone could be the murderer.
Yeah.
Except Nagito.
Right before switching the poison.
That's already there.
Yeah.
What's the rightmost one? the
Him
rightmost
tying
picture.
his
I'll
hand.
tie the burned rope
Okay.
around my right hand.
So that's that.
In order to hurt himself.
You don't have
Oops.
it yet. That's him letting go of the cord.
Yep. And we're still not done. Oh, where's the
this one's
stupid
gonna have,
music?
like, 5 or 6 stocks.
It's not a bomb, it's fireworks. Let's remove the lid.
This isn't a beach, it's a bathtub.
That's the duct tape.
Yeah, in order to hurt himself.
Wait.
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah, I
put the
think-
duct tape
yeah,
on, but
I
he has it
think
right there.
No,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's duct tape.
And final stock? Yep. Now we have everything that we just haven't solved yet. So that's when it broke out. Poison was released. And right here is when he had the Monokuma bullshit. And we win.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Well, that's a B rank.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
That only took 2 hours.
Yeah.
Plus,
The
what's
specific
after this
item inside his
is more.
cottage that he needed for his plan.
It's like 4, from the first game. Very short and sweet.
Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
With a good twist. And good
Using the
payoff.
gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base. Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that,
Yeah.
Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First,
I listened to the music again. It was really good.
castle from the ceiling girder by its... Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
The anti-aliasing on some of these is really bad.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
Imagine how painful that had to be.
Finally,
A small price to pay for an unsolvable mystery.
he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was
Had the
just
fucking
about to begin.
willpower to not let go of the spear through all that pain.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Kiss,
we
kiss,
finally
kiss.
arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect.
As she kicked it down, she didn't punch it.
The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply.
They did jack shit.
It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan.
Boy, Super really did set this up. It killed off his least favorite character, and it would make everyone else die too. So Danganronpa ends. Wow, it's like perfect.
His true intention was to set one of us up.
I
as
told
the
you
killer.
Super did it.
At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Oops.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
You still think you can find out?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end.
After all, you are the ultimate lucky... Wait, no you're not.
After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that breaks through any despair can never lose it in a place like this. Not only that, I believe in all of you. I believe in the time we spent together.
I guess his luck still is technically in effect since it relates to him.
That feeling of belief is at
His
the
luck
heart
is
of
bullshit.
He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart.
Sketching my footprints? No!
I want you to try to remember what that is.
What Nagato believed in was Hajime Hinata.
His talent.
Yeah.
Hajime
His
Hinata.
luck.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
God damn it, Spike Chunsoft, it's the same dialogue.
After all that time we spent together, after all that time we've spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
Every little thing.
Believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case,
Not so much in Chiaki's case. Hers has been kind
it
of
almost seemed like he
kind of
had
poo. Well, no, I guess it helped in trial too.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette.
Russian roulette.
It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it toward you, and pull the trigger.
Yeah, I played that game wrong.
So, you really did it.
Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? Well, I guess it was just as Monami said.
Huh?
I misunderstood and thought you had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. So that's how I did it.
You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
But I'm still alive. After all, that's the only good thing about me. It's how lucky I am.
He did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted that I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You really relied on your luck, man. It's been a while since I had Teru.
It's not just luck. It's my true talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know. Huh? I'm left with the red mark?
Haha. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you sure don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for the cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The traitor.
target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
So you hoped that the traitor would be the one to throw the fire grenade. So you might as well reveal yourself now, because it literally doesn't matter.
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't have to ask. I should already know who the answer is.
I see.
Let's see.
That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
And this is where Chiaki comes in.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, You have to use the traitor student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was, and I was secretly monitoring everyone's activities. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
Chiaki walked right up and used hers.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we'd just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker.
Weed him out.
The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
If he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Monami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
I guess they wouldn't, because they get a free pass.
Yeah, so you gotta find out who it is.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
I think it was the lolly sitting next to me.
I'm thinking Akane all of a sudden. I don't know why, you know.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously?
Why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
Me!
You're the only one.
It's you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Wait, no! Wait, shit. Wait, why'd you come to that conclusion?
Please, hold on.
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it! Why? This is nonsense is why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait. The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is.
Yes, it is.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity, so the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
It If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Backsies. There's no backsies!
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
Convenience.
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Is she like a fucking robot or something?
Hey,
She kind of acts like a
Honey,
robot.
Can you do me a small favor?
No.
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, 'cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere.
Lonely.
I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime.
Hey, I turned on auto. How do I turn that off? Wait.
Why do you want to turn off auto
Basically.
anyway?
Just want to make sure I don't have that on. In case I want to hang on a dialogue. Damn it!
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Oof. Monami and Chiaki's relationship, proving here's that the only way. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God!
Oh yeah, there wasn't one of these.
Just cheat with fever time.
I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix.
Look how low my fucking fever meter is.
I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. First open and mix. I'll lower your grade. Hajime, you stupid face. Chiaki and I aren't that
Monami's notebook.
This is the end.
Look at my fever gauge. Look, it's just a small gnat's dick left, but I did it.
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with a new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
That would have been useful about 2 hours ago, bud.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Alright, you have to read this, Jaden, since he's reading it.
Ah, fuck. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and turned things bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader, and a lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long. But I finally understand.
No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. And now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is
someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
And she has terrible handwriting.
The traitor is from that.
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
The topic we discussed in that entry.
Final dead room? It's the final dead room.
She was in the final dead room too. Monami was.
No, but you and Chiaki discussed going in there by yourselves.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. Monami could have been there for that too, but that makes sense.
There was a specific entry.
That's you. You're speaking now.
Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to the Octagon place, alright? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out with this. I can finally get out.
You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this.
And so with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word, took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader.
Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
Monokuma's account.
Actually, Monokuma's account said, specifically, he never revealed the fact to anyone.
That's what he says.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb,
Well, we have no reason to disbelieve him, so...
Chiaki used the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was
You agree
me,
here.
when I tried to detonate it.
Oh, never mind. Oh.
No?
Damn it!
Damn it! Monokuma knew.
Monokuma knew.
So technically that's...
Wait, no. What's Sonia's account? You have that
Sonia's
one?
account mentions how she found out the bombs were fake.
Oh, Monami was peeking at the whole thing, so Monami also knew that the bombs were fake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Ah,
Trying
oof.
to turn off the bomb. Didn't Chiaki use the card reader?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more...
There's no way Chiaki that that bomb was fake or not.
Sorry.
The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
That's not it.
That's not it.
not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami. I do not want to hear that!
Can you sword battle her, not me?
Enough already.
No.
Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Yeah, this is a fun sword battle. Woo! Top 10 anime betrayals.
Academy Filer Monokuma.
Yeah.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Well, I ran out of sword swipes.
I think if you use a more correct sword, it's better
Even
or
if she
something.
knew the bomb
Better,
was
you just
fake,
need to wait more.
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Sonia, she's panicking pretty badly. Won't have enough words if I counter her right away. Might be best to wait for Sonia's words.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts
Alright,
as
there you go.
evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I think that's the last line, Ross.
Damn it.
Even if she knew
Man,
the bomb
Ross.
was fake,
Ooh,
Listen,
you're
I'm
really
good
bad
at this game.
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing
Awkward
the truth
silence.
Isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami
Monokuma's account.
who
Yep.
knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
Mm-hmm.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct?
Uh-huh.
Monokuma
Jet!
told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
That
There.
one. You got it right.
Lucky.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
He said so.
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs are all fake.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, if I thought I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm now just telling you for the first time. Whew, I'm so relieved.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
Rude.
You won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
Yeah,
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, Can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki.
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this, but still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
I hate you so much.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
Damn it! Why did it end up like this?
Hey, this is gonna be shit. That ugly 79 at the beginning. Whatever. Ooh. Oh, I got a B from Zoidberg. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness. Loneliness. Sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking. And believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead.
Would you get bad ending if you saved here and picked someone else?
I don't know.
Okay.
What if you could pick Monami?
All Orise.
Kujikawa. Even I'm not happy about this one.
Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komaida's killer is... Chiaki Nanami!
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct? The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck.
He rolled 2 5 and 6 chances. It's like
Was
getting
true?
2 20s in a row.
Damn it.
Nagito only
Plus,
rolled 20s.
That means that bastard managed
God,
to
never
pull it off.
fucking play with him in D&D.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really a part of the Future Foundation? An agent of an organization that brought us to this island? Is that your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it, no matter what. 'Cause I can't betray the Future Foundation.
Can't betray.
Well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation.
What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself.
You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions.
What if Chihiro is Chiaki, but just implanted inside a robot body?
Oh, what, like, alter ego?
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad assumption here.
They look very similar.
You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just gonna not answer, right? Like, we're gonna have to wait till the end of the game and have Jaden explain all these weird loose ends, right?
Yeah. That's damn right.
I'm sorry. That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you've never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay he was saying... Is it really okay to say he was trying to find out the killer and eliminate them?
What the fuck is that door that leads into Pink Nightmare over there, by the way?
Who knows?
If so, isn't it strange?
Strange.
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed him out, the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor.
Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? To form a plan that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay.
Okay, what?
Well,
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person.
hmm.
Huh? You think so? You think I'm a person? I wonder where you got your personality from. Chihiro. Maybe our dad and our big brother. Don't you think?
Hey, come on.
Hey, don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else. Even if I know it's a fight I cannot win. I must try to retaliate.
Huh? Retaliate?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Got him.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Wait, what just happened?
Monami self-destructed or
That was-
something.
Was that self-destruction? That was kind of a lame self-destruction.
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, die.
No.
That was a shitty attempt.
Whoa, a new fucking one came out. Oh man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
Not yet! I'm not done yet!
Oh fuck!
Uh-oh, you created someone who also has a shitload of spares.
I don't beat you. Nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say. I'm sorry. I lose.
This is turning into an episode of the Flintstones.
Alright, you've gotten the bad end loop, it just loops.
Hey, not yet!
Seriously, stop it! If you don't stop it right now, It's all gonna be destroyed.
Won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life.
Monami, you...
Hey, hey.
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh,
How many? Oh, not that much. Just around 10 to the 60th power.
Huh? What did you say?
What?
1 million?
1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead, 1052, 1056, and then 1060. That's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey.
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
That's more... Honestly, I think they would actually flood the Earth. There would not be space to walk. Actually, that's not true. There's more trees on Earth than there are stars
Except I'm
in
not
the universe.
joking. I doubt that.
Nope, that's true. More trees on Earth than there are stars in the universe.
Saying anymore? Didn't you see that already?
The observable universe.
Yeah. While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created. In the Monokuma Manufacturing Factory.
Facility.
Fuck you.
Wrong.
What? Those were just stuffed animals.
That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it a Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma.
What? There's no way that's possible. It's not even magic.
Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Could it be? Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey, hey, hey!
Hold on. If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense. Well, they won't understand, but I will.
Hey, hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me you're not gonna call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
It's a very Junko thing to say.
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60th power? You don't have to say anything. Why, no, let's see, you have about 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them.
I...
But,
Right?
right?
Damn it.
What the hell is going on?
Um,
I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
please listen.
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like...
Does that mean there's another organization that's the enemy besides the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between those two organizations?
Something like that.
Okay, that's it. Just leave that talk for later. Chapter 6. Because the punishment time's gonna start.
Hooray!
Hold on, just a little more. Come on, just a little more time, bud.
To wait or not to wait, that is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait.
But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have.
Not that,
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer,
Special bleeding service.
and for Monami too.
Huh?
Huh? Why even Monami?
It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing at any time I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore. And also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm
You
sorry
guys-
about so
oh.
many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to
Except
love
when you're making
yourself,
art and your
that
biggest
love
critic.
will continue to support
Yeah, then
you
you're your
for the
biggest
rest
critic.
of
You're
your
like, man,
God,
this
those eyes are
shit.
fucking awful. What the fuck?
Man, you guys are gonna criticize the fuck out of Big Chungus when you see him. Ooh. He doubled in size that day
Bye,
when he
everyone.
started gym.
I like how Chiaki's arm is more robotic than Monami's is.
That's probably intentional.
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time! Ooh, one of the good punishments in the game. Here we go.
Game over indeed. Oh, the black guy is gone.
Oh boy, some nice copyright claim music. Is this the final bedroom?
Reach for the Stars is in like almost every one of them.
No.
It's just hard to hear. And this one is prominent.
Oh, nice. Some Space Invaders.
You also, if you notice, there was 10 Monomies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. Oh, Pac-Man. Nice.
Minecraft blocks?
Tetris.
Oh, Tetris. I was like, this is too early for Minecraft to be referenced.
Nah. 2 years.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't have referenced. I mean, it was popular, but it wasn't like as popular as it is now.
Bullshit. That's not how Tetris ever works. They never give you the convenient pieces. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. About realizing that I'd fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask. Before I could say what I needed to say. Chiaki vanished before my eyes.
You were best waifu.
And I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as a traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't.
Good gracious, that was a big surprise! As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials. So did Nagito, too.
Not me, apparently.
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer, too. Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean... Now that annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone. Are you serious? We can really leave the island?
I shall now present.
Yup! With congratulations! With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who have survived up till now, I shall give you the right to graduate.
Wowee.
Thank you for all of your hard work.
Are you really okay with that?
What do you mean?
There's still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual stuff, you'd be setting things up so another killing happens right away.
You're right. Stop it! What are you saying if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind?
Also, you said you 5 like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left. Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
You need 6 people for volleyball! Why does it have that? Don't stay quiet, say something! What's your actual purpose? You're an enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created.
Huh?
no.
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
Huh? A whole new world? Don't go saying new shit like that all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus!
I don't want to hang out with any of these losers.
While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you.
Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep.
Look at that empty space.
Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. And burrowed deep into my sheets as I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really just gonna end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? Not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Eight hours left! It's a final countdown! I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right. It's the last day. According to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I'd never felt before. A fear like I'd been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. Nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. I hate all of them. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. And... Are you the ultimate rewind bud, huh? Got ultimate matrix powers? When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Ah, Hajime, good time.
Ah, we get the good version of the song.
Oh, good timing. Wait, what do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory?
Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus, what about it?
Well,
Apparently there was more to that message inside the laptop.
Huh?
yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial?
Wait, why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will.
Nagito's will. Where is it right now?
We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together.
Got it. The restaurant. Okay.
So
Cool.
I've had a hunch that this was all a simulation from the very beginning when you saw ones and zeros as Hajime's memory got erased.
Yeah.
But,
We'll have to see what happens.
mm-hmm.
That would be depressing.
I
It
mean,
was all a dream. Hoo-hoo!
It would be not. It'd be happy if it meant that everyone was still alive, but it also feels
Okay,
like
it
a
also-
cop out.
Look,
So,
everything's fine.
oh yeah, no explosion. No explosion.
Explosion.
Alright, so who do you mean by everybody? Let's get that out of the way.
Oh god, if it's literally everybody. Okay.
No, it's just these kids.
Hey, you're late.
Is it true? Nagito left another message?
Kneel before Lady Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it.
I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster, and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Humph! A coincidence, you say? Wrong! That is the will of causality guiding you!
Why would Lady Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I will never allow that.
Damn right.
Damn right. So anyway, let's hurry up and play it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You're damn right.
Thanks, Gundam.
I'm back,
Who's
bitches.
watching this message?
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would.
And the way you hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it was just as Monokuma said.
Hey, hey.
So he really was setting up the traitor as the killer, and he even tried to make them survive the trial. Well, why would he do that? Enough with your useless talks, it appears there's still more.
Yes, Fat Byakuya, whatever you say.
But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
Fortunate.
then unfortunately I guess I lost. The outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore, I'm dead. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Let's put this meaningless... Yeah. Now then, let's put this meaningless introductions aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm gonna speak with that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize of the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised, I mean.
Haha, yeah, that's pretty surprising now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shocker.
The Future Foundation's traitor must have knew that all along. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world, and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself.
Or was he the ultimate protagonist? Ultimate protagonist privilege? You just changed the world. Good one, Nagito.
Web for Tails. But now that I know the truth, as long as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and Future Foundation, he's raising all of your hopes. But only so he can lead you into unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is...
Seriously, pissing me off! Hell 1 CA! Oh. You can kind of read some of that. Happy Oars. Why does it keep saying Happy Oars?
Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is the message you found at Nezumi Castle.
Well...
Normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me. You guys still think you're gonna or something? Stop it, don't stop.
1103. It has the numbers. Oh, it doesn't have the 7.
It has 1303. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end. But I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. Leon!
God fucking damn it.
That's the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like we've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a gold statue of me.
We wanted bronze.
Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Was that Makoto's voice?
It's always been his voice.
No, but I mean, the voice actor did that more like Makoto.
Maybe a little bit. This is Nagito's final message.
That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password.
There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Hey,
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0.
You're right. Let's go.
I think when you go in there, Chapter 6 starts.
Well, that's a good cliffhanger for next week.
That bastard Nagito, he was screwing up till the very end. What was that praise me crap? After all that crap he put us through, there's no way we'd ever do that.
Alright, it looks like it's finally my turn. I'll punch Monokuma so hard he'll go flying around the world. As long as Coach Nakamura and me are here, we won't lose. Just leave it to us.
Easy as pie.
Now then, let us make haste to the ancient ruin. As long as we work together, we will not lose to Monokuma or anyone else.
You missed
Oh.
Fuyahiko, asshole.
Oops. Now's not the time to relax. Need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island.
Oh, good. Oh, it's snowing. I think that's the bridge to the second island, Ross.
Yeah, I know. I just want to see the rest of the world a little bit.
Boom.
Weird. Where the fuck is this? Oh, this is the second island.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
So,
Uh-huh.
it still says dead on their pages. What about, wait, what? Go to Chiaki's page.
Dead.
Okay, it does say dead. Okay.
Ultimate gamer. Even crappy games she likes.
Okay. Going to the school.
Do you want me to go into the school now?
Yeah, because Jaden said that's when chapter 6. Bruh.
Bruh.
Got that screw there.
Yeah. Screen share the rabbit.
You know, if only we could have done this tomorrow, then we could have gotten a lot farther. But you know, whatever.
You can do this tomorrow, dummy.
Blame Jaden.
I mean, if Ross is okay with it,
Nope.
but I'm super
Nope.
understanding if he doesn't wanna.
Yeah, tomorrow's is record with Ethan. Ethan. I mean,
Okay.
God, that was my.
Wait, that's been a while.
Yeah. That's me bad.
Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
You mean Ian, I guess?
Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
Tomorrow's Ian's birthday, for one thing.
See, it's even better then.
Somehow.
I read the line.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy.
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you?
There's also that countdown! There's no time to stand around! I'm not Mecha anymore!
I'm gonna do it.
Damn right. It's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous with the thrills, the chills, the kills.
If you're gonna let it out when I do it in the Tupperware I keep with me.
Dumbass.
Now's not the time to fuck around.
It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up.
The hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order.
Oink, 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 oink.
What?
What was that?
I told her that you'd only understand piggy talk.
I said, you're so cool in Piggy Talk.
In the name of my
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
Hajime, the password, please.
Don't listen to the fucking ghosts. Yeah, I know. Ghost. 11037, right?
Fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future.
Shit! Typed in an 8, gets blasted with a machine gun. Well, shit.
Alright, who's next?
Beyond this door, the future's waiting. A sparkling I just fucking headbutt into just Makoto. It's just like, sorry, Makoto. Oops. Now then, let's move forward. Dab on Grandpa. What the fuck is this?
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground. The vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way...
Their voice.
Oh.
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
Everyone.
What? Something's wrong. What did I do?
And Ross,
What did I
you're
do?
bugging out hard.
No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... this world... What? That ultimate time destroying thing was a bomb? I never would have guessed. I will shatter this reality! Danganronpa. Boy, sorry, I guess my capture is just really fucking shitty today. Yay!
Got that gamer backpack.
Alright, this is where we'll save and quit.
Should save
So,
at the top.
next week... Alright.
No, you don't get chapter 6, you get chapter 0.
Alright. Close the game.
This part's gonna shock you the most.
I can't even open the fucking menu.
Then fucking hold F4.
You don't have a menu, Ross?
I should at least go until I can open the menu so I can make sure I save.
You just saved 3 seconds ago.
Well, what if it failed? I want to make multiple saves.
It's fine.
Why are you buying soup? I'm not buying soup. I'm buying clothes. Where are you at?
Buying
the soup store. Why are you buying clothes from the soup store? Fuck you.
It's fine. Em said you wanted to go to bed by 2 o'clock.
I said I wanted to go to bed by 1:20, so I got 8 hours of sleep.
Oh, well then you got 5 more minutes.
Fuck
Okay, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
5 more minutes.
I don't instantly fall asleep. Alright, well, that was good. That was a good session. I'll see you all next week for hopefully the finale, but probably not. So
nope.
Good luck with the job.
You're gonna fail.
What job is it for? No, don't say that.
It's Martin's.
I don't know what a Martin's is.
It's a store. It's a grocery store around here.
Ah, that's why. Local. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Now you get to go to PQ.
Yeah.